God. Hello and welcome again to this mess.
And a double hydrate.
Yay.
We're playing Jedi Drug Trip Simulator. I don't need to tell you the name of this fucking game. It's up in the left-hand corner.
And
We assume you all can read by this point.
I'd hope you can. And if you can't, then that is Control.
By the way, Shade, double sip.
You're too young to be on this channel.
Get out. If you can't read, you have to get the hell out. We are lewd and very adult here.
I mean, I can't stop you. Just
Well, yeah, you can. It's your stream. If you decide no more being mildly lewd, then we can't be mildly lewd. It's your stream.
well, I mean, I can't stop them from leaving or staying because we don't know we don't know who's who.
Well, actually, there's a users list, and I can ban people, and that takes them away from the stream.
Yeah.
We don't know which ones are underage.
Yeah, exactly.
We're sidekick, don't you know?
So, do or don't stay, whatever. I don't care. Don't let people shelter you your whole life. It doesn't go well.
Titty biscuits.
Case in point.
Cock waffles.
Guess we're jizzing syrup now. Let's continue this game before this gets any weirder. This is the reason my VOD channel will never get monetized.
I mean,
One of the many, many reasons.
It's the only reason, because it's happening at the beginning of everything.
Well, yeah, that, fuck them.
Okay, after
Paper condom.
after giving the game a second to actually load everything, it still looks decent.
and it is steady.
So, well, it was steady for a while before, so let's see. Got my fingers and my toes crossed.
Ah, yes.
Cross the dicks real quick.
My favorite physics.
You mean physics?
Yes. The lesser known cousin of physics. Did I just... For a moment there I made paper appear. Also, that's kind of neat that the ground actually stays damaged.
For a little while, yeah. Hey, Shade. You should totally look at the painting on the wall.
Always pay attention to the painting.
Oldest house discovered, August 4th, 1964. How the fuck would you know that? What?
Reasons and the other one.
Oh!
Hi, Pup.
Hello, Mom.
Is Pup.
Hello, pup.
Fuck that table in particular. Oh, hey, look, it's, me. Director, Jesse Faden.
Yep.
The new director of course you're up there, Shade.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. It's such a small detail, but I like that. Also, holy shit.
You're now at half health.
No?
No, I just have a
Damage.
really tiny
okay,
health
never mind.
bar.
Yeah, never mind. Sorry. From the,
Destructible environment.
Yeah. Do not destroy vital testing apparatus.
Fuck you, I'll do what I want.
One's over.
Okay, so I can't
Put
access
that
this.
away.
What? He said fuck you.
Wait,
What?
Yeah, that's you.
Yeah, you're the director.
head of research override. Okay, head of research. That's Dr. Darling, isn't it?
I believe so, yes.
I saw those books pop in, by the way, for a moment there. Don't think I didn't.
Shade's already tuning into stream on your channel.
What the fu- What the f-
Communication. Guidance.
Why?
Reach the hotline.
What? That's perfectly normal.
Line,
Yeah.
says the dead man.
Okay.
You're just gonna accept that, Jesse?
Yes, she is.
She's been dealing with this her whole fucking X period of time.
You mean the last 10 minutes that she's been in this building? Yes, exactly.
No, for like the last 15, 20 years.
You know, this isn't new for her.
Jesus. I know I shot the thing, but fucking hell, it even damaged the wall behind it enough to make the wood splinter out without actually escaping.
Yeah. Welcome to the service 11.
Also, fuck that clock. I hate time. Time is an artificial construct, you know.
Construct? It's a construct, guys.
Shade's willing to shoot everything in large destructible environments.
I do. It's true. I'm a sucker for destructible environment games. What is this, like Bill and Ted?
Like, be excellent to each
Oh. Enemies drop health elements. Okay.
Yep. They drop little blue things that heal.
Oh, hello. I didn't even realize you were floating up there. Hello, people, randomly. 'Cause why not?
Yeah.
Shoot 'em.
I just noticed.
Those are your employees.
I just noticed what my objective was, which is welcome to the oldest house, home to all the things you never knew about.
Yep.
Shelter, max occupancy, 6 persons. Sorry, madam. I don't trust any of the vending machines. I never will.
To be fair, some of them are hidden entities.
What, you didn't like food? Or a nice...
Sorry, I don't like no-name brand objects in my vending machines.
But No Name is the best brand.
Only when it comes to certain
Fair,
sodas.
there are mimic vending machines in this game.
Federal
Right, but
Bureau
Jesse
of
doesn't know
Control.
that.
Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ambre. Maybe it's Che Ambre. I don't know. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at lobby reception. Remember, she is turning 46. Is this someone's reminder that it's their wife's birthday?
Or they're in a... Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, actually.
Don't let mold hitch a ride. His name is Lumpy, by the way. Perform daily body checks for foreign plant matter. Not anymore. We don't do that here. No pictures of me. I don't like that. Seek shelter. Is that really just there? Oh, it's one of those alarm lights. Okay, it's
Yeah.
it's really old style, so I didn't realize what it was at first.
Yeah.
What have you done?
Oh,
No Cosmics.
I have invoked the power of I shove. Can't find your office. Watch your step. No one needs that information. I'm the director here.
Okay.
Hello? Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. Everyone's safety depends on you. Not anymore.
I mean, if anything, everyone's safety depends on you even more now. Because they're all, like, floaty zombie dead people.
They're whispering. I can hear that.
They're not. No.
What the this is that tube system. Okay. I just want to make sure I look at everything. Because I don't want to miss something.
You're gonna miss that.
I refuse.
Okay.
Strange collection. 12 out of 40 items already. Federal Bureau of Control. Agenda items for next executive meeting. Resin costs of all response. Update on mold eradicate. Haven't I got this before?
No.
I could remember reading this.
No.
This game's gonna fuck with my head so hard.
Yeah, basically.
That's the intention.
Well, you know what?
This game is a psychedelic trip.
Yeah.
Literally what it's like to do.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what I expected when I shot that door. I was expecting it to open, I think. Or just outright explode, not just for a hole to splinter through the middle. So now some poor bastard's gonna sit down there, close the door, and go, ah, shit.
Is this where they move slower? And I killed. And I've killed Silver.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
At least they're helpful about it. Fucking excuse me, what's this?
Physics.
No, that's Fozzix.
It's a vase of flowers.
God, look at these old ass computers. What the fuck is this? Like Commodore 69? Got him. Sorry, I had to applaud myself for that just on the spot remark. I'm not good. I'm not good with wit, alright?
No, you're not.
Can I hit the right button, please?
No.
Obviously not.
Oh, it's gonna be quiet. Good. For Marshall's eyes only, Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE. I forget what that actually stands for again. In
Altered world event.
Yeah, in Duluth. Wasn't anything just like the house fire before this and the malfunctioning clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake Oz from the real things. Or you need to rotate these field agents out for a bit. My fucking nose is stinging and it's uncomfortable as hell. Anyway, we're en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely special, Agent Keenum. Hopefully I don't have to remember your name, sir. Multimedia. What haven't I actually read yet? Information on the service weapon. Here we go. Our little weird revolver thing. Containment procedure. No unique procedures required. Para-utility. That's a new word. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to... Redacted. This object must only be bound by an individual seeking the role of, I'm assuming, director. The object will determine whether... If rejected, the applicant is terminated. This process is dictated by the... though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, home to all the things you don't know about. In the room that is now used as the director's office, the popular hypothesis, many forms throughout history. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varunastra, I believe. All weapons that of their wielders. If objects of power, the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, see Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Okay. Service weapon OOP1-KE.
Object of power 1.
Dr. Trench. So much is expected from the director, the responsibility, the privilege, Zachariah Trench.
Oh, cosmic foxo.
Hey, it's an Alex. Welcome, my boy. The Hiss Guards. These are security. Hiss Cryptid Security Guard, confidential. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss Guards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. Fun. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss Guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature into organic hosts over time? More data is needed. What the fuck is Hiss, by the way? That would be nice to know.
You didn't pay attention the last time you played. The Hiss is the negative energy that you were trying to get rid of, or lock down. I'm not quite 100% sure. But it's the overarching bad guy's existence.
Yeah, you know the creepy red mist that's over all the enemies? That's the Hiss.
I told you this before.
I have materials?
Yes. For upgrades.
Oh boy. This is gonna be a journey.
What, you thought being the director would be easy?
Well, no. Being the director of anything isn't easy. Why are you a different color from the other plant? It's because your model's turned around. Central Executive, thank you for giving me the movie title pop-up.
Well, the Hiss is very much so in this area.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier.
Right.
The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That battle is contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. I mean, like me, I guess. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and our people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them three questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem escort them to a private room. Perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Oh, that's neat. I shot the water tank, and then my screen got all wet, covered in water. Socks and ballerinas, live at the oldest house, a book club. Please don't bring dogs into the office. Some of us have allergies. That's fair. Let's say hi and welcome some new people in the oldest house. Surprised I'm not on there. Office rules of conduct. Speak in moderate volume. No personal calls. No food or drink around bureau documents or in the copy room. No using the photocopier for personal projects, or the 3D printer, or the bureau stationery. Someone had to write that in. Wear access badge at all times. No discussing confidential projects out loud. The one to finish the coffee pot makes the new one. Understandable.
Yeah, so why would they welcome you as a new face? You're the director.
That's a good point.
You're not new. You're the director.
Your picture is all over the place. You're not new.
You've always been there, Shade.
Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Spinning out of control? Yes. Acoustic guitar for sale. Turns out it's pretty hard. If interested, see Greg in maintenance, $50. I like these.
Yeah, they're just regular ass bulletin board bulletins.
In the middle of all this weird shit.
Yep.
Just people. Being people.
Yeah.
Examination of paranatural topics or urban legends.
It's one thing playing the guitar was gonna be easy. You understand how painful that is on the fucking fingers alone.
Apparently not, because they're selling their guitar for $50.
Which means that they probably didn't use it much. Urban,
$50. I can't even think of where I could get a guitar for $50. Shit.
urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. My nose is itchy beyond belief.
So scratch it.
I've been trying, but it's the streamer YouTuber curse. Your nose just gets itchy anytime the camera's on. It's like fate's trying to tempt you to pick your fucking nose.
Ew.
Well, if it's itchy, it's like all the way up in the goddamn inside of the nostril. I'm like, I don't want to. So I just rub the outside of my nose.
Pinch it outside your nose and push it around. That itches it.
We got a lights change. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain informed by our own and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can be artificially in popular culture using our bureau-made anthology television program. Okay. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, AWEs that only occur on a pair of scissors that consume human through 2 punctures on these details living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children, they are paranatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for full report. Crimson to... That says Crimson to Sliver.
Was that a typo?
I don't know if silver is an option.
Theo?
Yes, it was. It was.
You know, silver's not exactly an option.
I'll fight
You're not the silver I mean. Hopefully that works, because it's flowing through red and different volumetric shades of white and gray. How fitting for the area that we're in. Thank you, Theo.
You're welcome. I'm trying to be thematic.
Also being agonizing. Antagonizing. I get it. My name's Silver.
I'm gonna turn that off because I don't know if that's copyrighted and I don't want to get struck for that. Don't smoke, it's bad for your health.
This is true.
But how else would I make tasty ham and bacon?
You can smoke meat, just don't smoke your brain.
That has a very different connotation from what you're going for, Shade. Because getting smoked is a lingo for getting shot.
Well, you know what? Shut up. Stop being right.
No. You can't tell them what to do. You're not their real dad.
Side dogs.
What the fuck is this?
Reality.
Sir, you have a gun. I see that.
Smart.
So are you lobbing grenades at me? Huh. Alright.
I like how Bato figured out their enemies before they jumped down.
Yep.
Giving them a distinct advantage on that fight.
Yep.
Oh, there's one extra, I guess. I don't like this. Ranger 2nd Class Pulaski. Go ahead, recharge yourself.
Must cleanse control boards. An enemy. Corrupt.
I can modify my weapons? Rate of fire boost, or I can get headshot boost. Exclusive to spin, grip, shatter, pierce. What? 39% extra headshot damage, or 13% more rate of fire.
Headshot damage.
I was gonna say, I'm just gonna let my co-hosts pick my build here. 'Cause I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Learn to snipe, motherfucker. You're going for headshots and precision.
Personal mods. I can... Okay. Sure. Conceptual material. Hidden trend. CAT3-49192 alerts.
Category 3.
Category 1-37928. Executive. Undefined reading. What the fuck does that mean?
Says it has to mean anything.
Because it's a material, so it's something. It does the thing.
Control point.
Yeah, it does the thing. Doesn't mean it has to mean anything.
Help me fix it.
Also, isn't that the fucking pyramid up there? He's trying to get into the pyramid from here.
I guess I did a thing.
Yeah, it said cleanse, didn't it?
You did it.
There you go, the world's
We
returning to
did it.
normal.
Also, Holy Mother of Bright.
Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still safe?
Fast travel. Outfits. Oh, I can't aim anymore.
Talk to me. We saw you
I
deal
believe you're
with the
officially in the safe place.
compromised
Yeah,
Safe
agents.
zone.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
I'm feeling me.
Did someone say Bright?
I'm Pope.
Yes. I know that's your last name, Alex.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden.
The doctor no
I'm
longer
just
works.
listening. I should have lied.
You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
I should have lied. I thought I was gonna get an option there.
Director Faden. Call me Jesse. Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily.
You seem way too happy to
Somehow, this hostile
have me here.
This hiss that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning. And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in. We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just...
I'm right there with you, Jesse, right now. Just the...
Trench is dead. Shot. I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide? The service weapon. Also, and this can sound crazy, he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted. You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown, before you became the new director. How? I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in. I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even. Look, Jesse, I have a million questions. You probably have a million more.
Yeah.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet. But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different. Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I blame for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau that she's part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together. Okay. You with me? We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Feels like I'm the one being spoken to. Like she's waiting for my confirmation to assist with this thing. Why do I feel like anyone who dies this shit just becomes like a subconscious in this existential mix of it? Oh, control points are locations that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by detection of an unobstructed ping using the within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the building refuses to be... Okay. Cool. That made no fucking sense to me.
Perfect.
But let's go, I guess. You alive? Did you survive that? Nope, don't look like it.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Okay, so I may have to have a different method to actually curing it.
Over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
You hold on a moment, Miss Pope. I need to check this world and shit for other extra things. Alright, I'm too curious for my own good. I like looking at things. Hey, a material container.
I'll give you something to look at.
Fucking, yeah, sure, that's how I open containers, too. Hold my hand out and just rip it out. Don't even have to touch it. Conceptual material. House memory. Sure, why not?
I find it funny that she uses the Force more than any Jedi ever did.
Right?
Right?
You too like looking at things. So you know what I'm on about. It's like, you know where the story's going. But I also know that a lot of games like to do the thing where you go and continue the story, and then the story throws you in a different area and you can't come back until later, and it's like, I don't want to do that. I want to get everything while it's here.
Nope, that's fine. That's why I'm not arguing with that instinct. You should follow that instinct at all times.
It shows you to be a decent RPG player. You look in every fucking corner.
If you turn the corner and think, that way lies progress, I should go the other way, you might have played an RPG.
Retro causal habituation.
And math.
Lots and lots.
Subliminal mirror exposure. That is too complex for my brain.
You know you're an experienced RPG player when you can look at two identical paths and immediately identify which one's progression correctly.
Don't touch. I do what I want. Alright?
Destroy it.
I'm trying.
Set to pieces.
I can't. I don't have the force powers.
Yeah.
Wait. Okay, was I not supposed to touch the cube, or was I not supposed to touch the note? Because the cube moved and it's fine. The note has just kind of stuck there.
Maybe somebody put the cube there just so it looked like the note was supposed to be there.
Also, this reminds me of Prey in that one science dude's room who put sticky notes on fucking everything in there that he knew wasn't a mimic.
Right?
My RPG method is just get impossibly lost until I've gone everywhere. That's such a mood. triangle parameters. Atomic beam. De-runing. Fucking, I didn't realize there was a level down system in Elden Ring. It's just in the wrong game. Whoa. No, that's fine. That looks perfectly normal. I don't know what anyone else is on about. You're the ones that are high.
You're playing the game, Jake. You're
This
incredibly high.
Hey, more materials. What did I get this time? Some conceptual thing? A house memory. Great. Whatever the fuck those turn into. Also, I like how I'm in a nice outfit in that, but like I look at myself and it's just I'm in like my fucking Sunday casuals.
Yeah.
Aw, Fozzix has turned off.
You broke Fozzix.
Disappointing.
Well, technically they fixed Fozzix and turned it back into physics.
The oldest
Well,
house.
They broke Fozzix. Now it's fixed.
The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments.
No. If you break physics to make Fozzix, you fix Fozzix to make physics. You don't break something to make it back into its unbroken form.
The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural for the oldest house to them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Oh, good. I didn't realize we had BlackBerry phones.
Oh, gods.
What the fuck is this?
The notes. It was just the Note 7. Those would be diagrams, Jay, or blueprints.
Also known as math adjacent.
Yeah.
Oh, good. More things I don't care about.
Condensed math, also known as engineering.
Also known as Shade's brain hurts now. Math was mentioned in his general vicinity. He is now in great agony.
Shut up. Hold on. What the fuck was that? Something was moving, and it was making little robot-y fucking transformer noises. Also, oops, didn't mean to do that. Absolutely meant to do that, but I didn't mean to do that. I already have half of all the note collectibles.
For this area, yeah.
20 of 40. Federal Bureau of Control. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts with the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went.
Okay.
I mean, that's a fair request.
Yeah.
Personal mod, energy boost. What does this do? Energy, plus 6%.
Gives you more energy.
I guess I'll put it on. I don't know what energy is.
Health.
No.
No?
I think energy may... I was going to say, energy probably will refer to my powers that I get later on, if any.
Energy is
mana.
Energy is another resource that is unlocked. Yes.
Is it mana?
Mana adjacent.
It's FP.
Also, hold on a second. Are these fucking cigarette carton things? I think they are.
What, the cigarette machines? Yeah.
Shame.
That was the style at the time.
Shame. Weapon mod. Shatter recoil efficiency.
I'm guessing is a shot type.
Exclusive to Shatter, which I don't seem to have yet. I don't know what that does.
This is gonna be a shotgun mode.
Or like kinetic blast or some shit.
I can't cleanse that. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
Please, just call me Faden.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Oh good, more cutscene.
The Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing. I've been looking for this place for a long time. That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hedron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Feelings. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hits.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. That's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader.
Why am I here?
I don't know, you tell
I
me.
think you already know.
No.
Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions. The door to the comms department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
Bakelite, that's a blast from the past. Yeah, I know, right, pup?
Bakelite. But holy balls, this... I know about as much of this game as I did at the start.
Good.
Because you're not going to know more until the end.
Also, health recovery. 20% I'll take that for now, because I don't even have energy yet. Portrait of Zachariah Trench. The only person you should fail is yourself. What does that mean?
Bad gibberish and rice slogans.
Yeah,
The
basically.
hotline.
I can just sit back down.
Yeah. You did say you could ask more questions, so...
I want to know what these fucking amplifiers
So
they're wearing do.
HRA stop you from becoming a hiss.
It seems that way. I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr.
Well,
Darwin
this is about
started
as far as I
handing
saw
out.
about it on YouTube.
Well, I
before
began
started
analyzing
watching
mine as
this
soon as
series,
I got
so
it.
everything is
Each
new to me
one
from
seems
here
to
on
emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Okay. What about the objects of
Can
power?
you
Tell me
what
more.
an object of power is exactly?
Like a flying TV?
This is all, well, new.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what
Oh, yeah.
from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Sure!
Did she memorize this?
That makes total sense.
Got it.
Yeah, I'm on board with you there, Jesse. Just sitting there like, sure, understood that perfectly.
I
Alright.
don't understand a damn word of it.
All I know is that apparently these certain objects have para-utilitarian abilities and are connected to the astral plane, because that's normal for people to do. Like,
What the fuck is para-utilitarian?
I don't know. I guess, like, utilitarian objects would be like everyday mundane things that help you through your daily life. Para-utilitarian would probably be the same thing, just with weird powers, or like telekinetic bullshit. I don't know.
Yes, that's exactly it, Pup. They're haunted shit. It's a spook item.
Oh, good.
This Trench guy.
Tell me about
Like
Trench.
a phone they can call your dead boss.
Is he a ghost?
Oh.
Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in a traditional sense. An echo, maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts
Like how they're
recorded by the
explaining
bullet's
this stuff
brain,
as if
like a
we're supposed to
deep
know what all
space
this stuff
probe
already
sending back
means.
data. That's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah.
Para-utilitarian is the ability to utilize paranormal abilities toward a specific goal. Okay.
So it's having control paranormal abilities. If you don't have control, then you're just paranormal.
Hence the game's name, Control, I guess.
Part of it, I assume. I think it's more about the fact that everything is being controlled.
Alright, tell us about the oldest house.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention. Unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't. Which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door. Okay.
So they're items that exist in both our physical plane, but also in the astral, and they can be used to interact with the other world from ours. Okay. Sure.
That at least makes a little bit more sense.
Alright. Lastly, tell us the origin of the hiss.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
Even this game realizes that the planet's gone to shit. Okay.
I'm sure I'll have more questions.
Let's
Just let me know.
let's resume this absolute drug trip of a game.
Yep. The Jedi who are more Jedi than Jedi.
I don't need a lightsaber, I just shove people and then shoot. I love how the Jedi's whole reason for not using guns is like, oh, it's not a Jedi's weapon. There's no honor in a gun. I mean, there could be. Oh. Only I would manage this. Only I would run out a door and run straight up the sofa. Sure, why not? Parkour. This is Mirror's Edge now.
Oh god.
The first one, not the second one.
Oh god.
The first one was the better one.
It's still an oh god situation.
All the damage I did is still here, save for what the gun did.
Because what you did was physical. The gun is
Paranatural. Wait.
what?
Oh my god, I can have the map active while I'm moving. Thank fuck for that. I love it when games let me do that. What's with the floating people? I may have missed that part. They're possessed by the hiss. There's currently nothing we can do for them.
Essentially.
I still can't shoot in here because it's considered a safe place. Sag. Yo, alright. It actually deformed the carpet. I like that.
Shit.
That is such good attention to detail.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Undefined reading. What do I use you for? Your materials, but... I know...
Use it for stuff,
I
anything.
I know carpet's a soft substance, but, like, there's so few games that have, like, the deformation of the carpet for you landing on it, like, in a really hard impact, or you kicking it up by accident when you're stepping onto it.
Yeah, but even modern games tend to ignore
The tiny things, the little details. Or even just dust. Yeah, like, kicking up dust, like, the way, like, me using my little force push causes dust to float up from the ground.
And papers just spiral everywhere.
Well, I mean, I am hitting the paper on the ground, but yeah.
Right, but it's not just the stuff in front of you, it's all around you. The force kicks around.
Yeah. Executive Sector. You are here. I need to get to Dead Letters. As it's called, apparently.
Well, you need to get to the mill.
Yeah, they called the place Dead Letters. Welcome to the oldest house. Thank you. I just got an achievement. I've been here for a whole hour now.
And hey, no bitrate issue.
Yeah, stop mentioning it. Because I know for a fact that...
You have a headshot attachment. Shoot for the head. Learn accuracy.
Travel costs! Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In-N-Out. Ooh, I haven't actually been to an In-N-Out. Aztec Court, Sleep E Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, and the A Plus Lodge. $831.29. Meals, $714. What the fuck were you eating? Buffets? Gasoline, $295. That makes sense. Mini bar, $313. To be fair, with the shit that goes on in this building, I don't blame them. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Rowley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you on the road. Agent L. Hines. Heinz Ketchup. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking those little whiskeys is my ritual. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough, dude. Fuck that desk in particular. I didn't like how it looked.
Why are you so destructive?
Because I have power and I'm going to use it. Also, no one's using the desk, so it doesn't matter. That's a...
Use when the places return to normal.
That is a nice tree. Wait, hold on. The nostalgia department. I had to double take on that side.
Go on, Steve. Go on. Visit the nostalgia department, Shade.
I feel like I'm gonna get cursed with, like, terrible memes if I do.
No, just retrovision.
You're still doing body shots.
I keep trying to hit R to reload. FPS instincts be like...
I definitely know the feeling.
Yep.
What's for lunch today? Oh, well, I mean... Oh my god, I forgot I could crouch in this game. It's like my Uncle Ben said, with great power comes lots of free stuff. The attention to detail is really impressive, yeah.
The liquid lunch day.
I mean, I'm a vampire, everything's liquid lunch. Havana. Altered World Event 48. An auditory event occurred at the United States Embassy in Havana. Injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there, deaths were reported and the outgoing information has been managed. Event response. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event. Blah, blah. Get the dumb out of my mouth for a moment. Was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been... Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula I.9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. I like how it's a single boot.
Yep.
Knock over the condiments, says Pup. Alright. Like that? Or perhaps you would prefer I shoot the mustard bottle. Okay, invincible bottle.
Of all the things not to explode.
Yeah. Of all things to not explode, it's the ketchup and mustard.
Well, they're not pressurized, are they?
No, but the fucking actual impact hitting them, you think you at least split the bottle in two.
You would think. They should have made the carpet out of mustard bottle.
I mean, yeah, because I can just... Well, I mean, that's all stone, but, you know. Okay, this is dead letters. I want to explore. So, before we go on with the story, let's go... We can't go there. What's in here? This is probably a staff room for, like... No, this is a bathroom. There's a thing here! I just beat that door in so hard, it fused with the fucking wall. Oh! Ammo efficiency. Unlocked by upgrading, okay. That's not the button I wanted. There we go. Sure. There.
Break everything, why don't you, Shane? They're just gonna have to rebuild all this, you know.
I mean, that's if they find the rooms again, remember?
You're putting the place back in order. Yes, they're gonna find the room.
Apparently not, because even while this place had a director originally, the rooms still shift anyways.
They still have the rooms.
Unstable area notice. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area's stability has been downgraded to yellow. Ooh, reference chart. Green is stable, yellow low possibility of unanticipated building shifts, orange high likelihood, red frequent. Can I see that on my map? No?
No.
Sag.
No, because at this point, everything is orange or worse.
Yeah, no, yeah, that makes sense, actually. Anyways, now that I've thoroughly trashed the cafeteria, time to continue exploring. It's the lights.
Or is it?
I mean, also that's really nice attention to detail right there, is the fact that one of her legs is up on a higher step and they've actually made the model change to do so. I know some games do that, but a lot of them still make the character kind of float off the steps.
Yep.
Man, I didn't realize Castle visited this place.
I didn't know you said in the library. Everything's glued shut.
What's in here?
That safe room doesn't look like it's safe anymore.
No, yeah, this looks perfectly normal.
Get your ass in there.
Oh, no, nope, no.
Oh, it's just emanating hits.
Ow. My health.
Yeah.
I probably need some sort of resistance to that. I saw that up there. There's a way up there, I know there is. There was a collectible of some sort up there. Maybe I'll be able to jump higher later. You can come back here and get it. No, above the doors they're colored. I think that just means that they're locked or unlocked. Thank you for informing me I was in the dead letter section.
You're welcome.
Because I couldn't see that totally. Are my shoes wet? I don't know what anything is here, alright? Machine God. I had a dream and I built the thing I saw in my dream. Sorry, I'm dying. Trying to speak is a nightmare, apparently. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator, and the coils from my toaster, and the fans, plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God.
Uh-huh.
The machine God. I'm suddenly given nostalgia back to, Deus Ex.
Yeah.
Fucking Mankind Divided. Hey, materials. Pew. Undefined reading. Can I have a flashlight or something? It's fucking hard to see. Singing fish. Sounds very SCP. This all does. Yeah, it takes subliminal nonsense and SCP Foundation, mash them together, and then the love child's this game.
Yeah, basically.
Mr.
Throwing some Lovecraft.
Mr. Governor. Great last name, sir. As if it wasn't fucking reason enough for people to already call you Gov. I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem, and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says a lot of cuss words. The devil got in my house because of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. I get the thingy. You know what? Never mind. I'm not even going to finish that.
Get the thingy?
I'm not finishing that. Nope.
The thingy?
I was going to say, I get the feeling you're an ESL speaker.
No, it sounds just like he's from the town.
You know what? I'm impressed with this computer. I just knocked it off the desk and it sent it flying into like the wall and shit. It's still powered on. Hello?
Hello. Yeah, he would have known that if he read the pop-up that was written.
Not gonna lie, the aiming feels a little jank sometimes. Jesus! Alright, I just went full Marley mode for a moment.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah,
That's a reference you don't get, is it?
not even a little bit.
It's a very, very famous Siege player.
Ah.
I see that! I want it! Give to me!
Crack shot.
Well, maybe you'd be able to get there after you stabilize the area.
I feel like this is the shit that Nine-Tailed Fox would go deal with at times from the SCP Foundation, because this is non-Euclidean bullshit.
Yeah, basically.
Ritualistic thinking and ritual intuition. More achievement progress. Okay. Camera. Oop. Okay. Of all the things to have bulletproof in your building, you didn't decide the camera should be one? But you made the ketchup and mustard bottles.
Why did you shoot the camera?
To test!
Destroy vital testing apparatus.
Let's even get to the resources now.
I like...
Should have made the cameras out of mustard bottle.
Give me that! Hold on, what? I missed. Got... Hello. Video time?
Just look at it.
What is this angle?
Capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes.
I used to be big.
Yeah.
This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle.
There's a ladder on the shelf.
It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. Oh, okay. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched 3 dozen pencils. And once, we launched a cup.
Great! A floppy disk that has telekinetic power, because why the hell not?
Yep.
Oh, why not?
Because everybody thought it would launch nukes, so now it can launch them.
Yeah, I don't think I can use this ladder.
Skyrim.
Yeah.
No, I can't use that. All it does is glitch out the physics.
Which is fun. Yeah, Pup, you did it smart, it's just the game didn't want you to be smart.
Yes, it was good try, Pump.
Don't call me an ass if you don't know if it's gonna work.
You get head pats.
Hey Shade, you're an ass.
Hey Shade, you're an ass.
No, I'm a bat. I'm not a donkey.
You're a bat ass.
You're a bat with an ass. Therefore, you're an ass.
And now you've got your screen.
I guess
Dead-
someone had a good time.
Dead letter approval. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purpose, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters come to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to altered world events and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. Well, at least someone was excited to get their job.
So before you go too far, Shade, you should check to make sure all of your things have been read, because I know there's been a couple that you haven't read. Not like the correspondence and the collectibles and stuff, I mean like things for the game.
Do as you're told, don't eat mold. You can't tell me what to do. I'm the
Shade,
director.
eating mold will smack you.
I'm the director. You can't tell me what to do.
No
But-
eating mold.
But tasty cheese.
Hiss barrier. Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. Destroy the hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fail. Does an inactive structure made of hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? Or refer to file for full report. Multimedia. Oh, this is just the things I watched. Okay. So in other words, when I see a barrier, there's something I gotta destroy.
Yeah.
Simple enough. Navigate through the communications department. Great. Dead letters are both undeliverable and unreturnable. Makes sense.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Shade.
Playing with game physics is fun.
No one ever gives Shade godly powers, he will destroy the world. Because it abuses him.
I mean, mood.
Listen, if you could play with physics like that, wouldn't you?
No! I would not destroy other people's stuff and make their lives painful for the sake of getting a laugh.
Yeah, that sure was blood on the floor, wasn't it? No, that's fine. That's normal.
Yeah, it's a barrier. You'll find something to destroy that barrier.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it.
Oh.
We need to cleanse it.
Compressor control panel 3. A house memory. Nice.
Yes, Pup. That is correct.
It's the floppy disk using its poltergeist powers.
Why is the floppy disk angry?
Because it's infected by the hiss. Okay, so I need to figure out a way to get up there and cleanse it. The stairwell should help me.
As well as upstairs. As well upstairs. It should be handy.
Okay.
Up to its fudge.
I know, I was just testing. God. Let me fucking experiment.
Experiment on you. Gotta rush it.
Give. The floppy disk nuke can be bound to gain launch/telekinesis.
Oh, here you start to gain your magic,
when
I
I'm
guess.
here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. Their pyramids in the bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's your energy at the top.
Oh my god, I can just pick up any of the debris that's left too.
Oh, your destructive nature is going to become useful.
Yeah.
Launch a cube out of the theme.
They're testing me.
See, and that's your energy, isn't it, Theo?
I believe, if I remember right, yes.
Everything's so cubular. Good lord.
What?
My aim was atrocious for a moment.
Yeah.
You must stop/mute them. Greebled. Paranatural powerhouse. Alright.
Oh, there's a history moment.
You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Oof, this gun's got some weird spread on it at a distance. God damn. It's got some very weird spread on it at distance.
It is a pistol. Let's say.
Nice. I'm gonna have fun with that.
Really? How are any more destructive? You're going to enjoy them? You know, I'm aware of me saying this just me being a shake reverend, but calling something undefined is defining.
Stop.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
You are indeed being a shooter.
Oh my god, fine. And we got a house memory.
Yay! Is it one of Wilson or is it one of 13?
I don't know. They're undefined, don't you know?
Stop defining the
Oops. Reinformation campaign summary of Willow AWE. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaska town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to... So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring and for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. It really does feel like SCP methods of keeping this hidden.
Yeah, basically.
Shatter projectile choke.
Sorry. Say that one more time?
Shatter projectile choke.
It's like a choke on a shotgun where it narrows the spread?
Fuck if I know. I don't even have the shatter projectile yet.
The fact it's calling an attachment for it a choke makes me feel like it's a shotgun. Even more so.
I don't know. Maybe it's fucking explosive.
But then
Then
how?
what are you choking? You gonna make it explode in a fucking cone instead?
Maybe.
That's fucking useless. What if it bounces the wrong way?
Oh no. Hey. Clearance card.
Just open the door.
I shall clean this.
This is mine now.
Okay. You're clear, vending machine, for now. Sorry to anyone who had to listen to that as well. Personal mod, energy boost.
I can't wait for your Wi-Fi to be fixed, Shade. That you can Discord stream this at the same time. That way we can actually watch and react in live time.
Yeah.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for
Level 1 Grip. Grip is reliable semi-automatic fire that is deadly at short and long range. Sure.
It didn't say accurate, it said deadly.
Generally, something becomes more deadly if it's actually capable of hitting the target at said range.
That's not what the word means.
It helps. It certainly helps.
It helps, yeah, but that's not what the word means.
My Wi-Fi's made out of mustard bottles. It's not that strong.
That needed to be durable.
It's made out of fucking coffee. It's made out of coffee machine.
Hold on. I'll go discover the Hiss Demolition Expert. Handle volatile materials and weaponry. Use of explosions and dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work. Identify and track entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. That the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupted entities? Interesting. I know there's still more there. The Ranger. Rangers were trained to use a variety of weapons in order to face any threat found during AW response or threshold exploration, including submachine guns, assault rifles, and automatic shotguns. Utilize these weapons as well as the advanced tactics taught by Bureau instructors. Some are additionally outfitted with Bureau-made body armor. Yada yada yada. No observed paranatural abilities beyond some being protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance capable of stopping bullets. Okay. The cameras are following me.
Face them.
How dare you stop my progression by locking a door? Rude. Don't you know I'm the director? I chose to be chosen. Lockdown distinctions. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting use of the sector elevator. Effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override and maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance level individual gives the system the all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in the documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff understand how all this mess works. Alright. That's fair. Oh, hey, look, mold!
That's the stuff that was hurting you earlier.
So eat it.
No, I don't think I will.
Well, how do you get through there, then?
Nope.
I'm guessing it's a later unlock.
Probably. Maybe like a shield or something.
Or fire.
Or maybe there's just a mod that just gives outright resistance. What the fucking hell? You cannot blame me for missing any of those shots. You saw my cursor on his head. Oh boy. I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
Teddy sprinkles and waffle dicks.
Cock waffles.
Oh, I know.
And for those of you who don't get enough of our shenanigans, you should join the Discord channel.
Or watch old streams right here on YouTube.
So you can hear my one impression of Garahamanama, or whatever the hell his name
I just can't wait for next Monday where Shade starts playing Shadow of War and gets to interact with Uruks.
is. Watch his first, like, 2 or 3 be bards.
I'd be so upset. You wanna know why? I'm yet to get a bard on my light in my game.
Oh. Hi, Nerdigans. Welcome back.
I return. Hello, mums. It's time to resume this mindfuck fest.
Woo!
Oh, whoa, that was a nice stutter to resume.
Bonk.
You just bitch. You just beat the piss out of his melee.
Yes.
Melee. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Melee. Shoot, shoot, shoot. Melee. Shoot, shoot, shoot. You son of a...
Yes.
Yep.
That was the idea. A data breach! Well, yeah, what'd you do?
What'd you do, Cosmic?
Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After thorough investigation, it was confirmed that the users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling presentations. Investigators were able to track the users to their IP addresses. The following are the confirmed identities of these users: Patrick Struyens, Rubens Noguera, Arto Kulamaki, Christopher Mills Bowling, Jaco Sarinen. You beat the Pillar of Autumn on Legendary. Nice.
What's the pillar
Very
of
nice.
autumn?
Halo Reach, I believe.
Oh, I saw carry.
These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed into surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. That's the wrong fucking button. Launch energy cost. First mission of Halo 1. I don't know. I've only ever really played Reach in 5.
CE. Okay, you know, never mind. It's one of the respectable ones that are absolutely wonderful. Reach isn't bad, but eh.
Bad memories.
So, nice bit of trivia for you guys. The names on that list that breached and got the Dr. Darling stuff.
Developers.
No, they were 5 of the major participants of the Control ARG that was running before the game was released and announced.
ARG.
Alter.
Augmented reality game where they put like hints and stuff in websites and trailers that led people down a rabbit hole of investigation. Like putting half of a YouTube website address link in like the last 5 frames of a video.
Oh, that shit.
Yeah. So the 5 names on that list were people who went through the ARG before the game was released and were like the top contributors to the community. So they got their names put in the game.
Though I don't see how that makes any, how that deserves to be called augmented reality game, but I don't see how those words at all fit. But as it's called is what it's called.
Yeah.
Was this just an Easter egg room then? Seems like it.
I don't know. I'm like half paying attention.
Well, there's certainly not a way through. At least not down here. You fall.
And no, I don't have bad memories of Halo. Eh. I like the gameplay, just it was after Halo 3. I played it after Halo 3, and that's where my joy for the series started to die down. Though Halo 3 is a game I will play time after time.
No, I need to be out here. So I need to proceed through communications. Hello.
They can fly now. Great.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one there, Jess. They can fly now. Great. Did you have some time to talk about our Lord and Savior, the Hiss?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's a little harder than you think it is. Considering this game...
Wrong head shade.
Ow. Nope. I thought I could get out closer with some cover. Standing still is not advisable. I don't know. That spot seemed to do pretty well.
Yeah, why'd you leave if it was doing well?
So I wanted to see if I could get closer so I could stop missing. So I could see if the spread could stop, spreading.
But spreading is what spread do.
Spreads.
Unspreads.
Fucking spread you like butter.
Lem. Lem.
Oh, sir.
They can fly now. Great.
Can you rip the things out of this grip?
Yeah, I think the last time I did, though, I got hurt.
Try it. Try to rip it out of his grip as he tells you. Okay, no, you won't be able to take it out of his grip.
Yeah, no, I can't take it.
And throwing stuff at him just makes him dodge. It's the exact opposite of Legend of Zelda. Where when you get an ability to use the next boss fight here, the boss uses the ability you got and he can't do anything against him.
Yeah, basically.
This is the cardinal sin of RPG. You don't give someone a new ability and then you completely use it to the immediate boss right after. The new boss right after. If anything, if they are going to have the same ability you have, it's a fight of wills where you fight over using that ability. If they pick something up, you drag it out of their grip, breaking their stance, and then hit it back with them for high damage.
I do like that I can just rip pieces out of the ground he used for throwing, though.
Yeah.
Well, this fight is very easy to get tired because your gun ignores it.
There we go.
This is one of those games where the gun fires from the center of the screen, not actually from where you're shooting.
Yeah.
As long as your reticle is on top of the enemy, you can hit it.
His elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies observed in Bureau para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is like the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It is also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Just a feeling.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Okay, I had to check. Had to check and see if I could pick up bodies. Because if so, I would have absolutely memed on a boss that I could hit with telekinetic throws and just threw a body at him.
Like the people who dinner plate through fucking Bioshock.
Yeah. Still wish I could have streamed that game, by the way. But, you know, old games be old.
I mean, you could probably stream it on through the Bioshock collection on the console.
How about we don't touch it and just let it sit?
Or that. That works too.
I mean, that would also just be a ton more money that I'd be spending anyways.
Fair.
He's already bought all the games once.
Spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butt, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Alright. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at which had been connected to a total of in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Nice. I love me my, you know, pocket dimension light switch cord. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butt home's closet disappeared during this incident.
Butts!
Alberto.
Tomasi's ID. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Alberto Tomasi.
Tomasi, head of comms.
All right,
The
take
Hiss
this
got
down.
him.
The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but you can't blame that on some stupid boys guns. Thank God no local doctors examined it first. Honestly, the odds of all that won't show up inside the U.S. Embassy. Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Another house memory. Fuck that fire extinguisher.
Yeah,
Cause,
really.
Cause they're looking at me wrong.
They have no eyes. They're not potatoes.
It was up here.
hotline can't be far now.
This is another house memory. I seem to be getting a lot of those.
And more Lego doors.
Hotline chamber. Perhaps I should answer the phone.
No.
Yeah, you should.
The phone is evil. Let's stay away from it.
You can tell it's bright red.
Why?
Just,
Why?
just... I don't know. Felt like it.
Why?
Look, at least he's not eating the fire extinguisher.
Director Trench, Bill Everett, custodian. Why were the janitors and the director all checking? Why were they the only ones using this?
Custodians pay no back from the director, obviously. You had to say something about about the fire extinguishers being launched at walls. You know, Shane.
Man, those are some.
Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with black pyramid.
To clean, but also to keep other people away from it. Yeah, I suppose. Oh. Notice, Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Catalyst light switch. The law of 3 applies. So if I use it 3 times, does it just fucking stop? Hotline is designated for direct use only. Disregard of this policy may result in fatal psychic trauma. Oh.
There was nothing there. What were you expecting to happen? There was no floor.
I pulled the light switch and the world changed. I thought maybe it was... Look.
Rule of 3 applies. So do it 3 times. You fucking nimwit.
Listen, I'm trying everything.
Including dying at every opportunity.
Oh my god, Shane.
You can't learn how to...
Fight again.
No. It auto-saved.
Yeah, I know.
That would be really shitty game design if it made me do the boss fight again after getting that fucking far. Hello? I mean... Sure, I guess. If you want to just suddenly throw enemies, it's something to do. In this otherwise quiet place. Hello? What the f... Why?
Because fuck you.
Ow. Oh, you're one of the demolitions douchebags. Get fucking nimbly dodge, dude. All I did was jump, and you your missile missed.
That's why they called it a missile, not a missile.
No.
Shatter projectile boost. It keeps giving me a lot of things for shatter. I get the feeling I'm gonna get shatter soon.
I mean, they've already shattered your expectations.
Okay, at long range, it's yourself.
Just point blank, no fucking sight of that guy.
Yeah, you popped his fucking brain. Fucking executioner style. Peacekeeper crossbow.
Just done.
Please tell me you know you remember the execution I'm referring to.
Yup.
That fucking brutal shit.
Okay, let's...
Whoa. Have we been here before? No.
Rule of 3.
I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country. On the road, run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
So this is right here. I feel like it wants me to go in there, so I'm gonna have a quick look through here.
Hello? Anyone here?
Room of 3.
And he doesn't go back and do it 2 more times.
Oh, it changes which door is open. Fucking let me explore, you non-curious assholes.
Who said we weren't curious? Excuse me?
Doesn't go back and press it 2 more times. Yeah, because there's shit to look at. I got keys.
Black pyramid on it.
Oh, look, the third one was important. It actually had something.
I'm following the instinct of explore. I want to see everything. Now that's how I use keys too. I just hold it in my hand, touch the doorknob, and suddenly it's unlocked. Perfect. Ah, light switch. Good.
Well, yeah, but you're not a para-utilitarian.
That's me in that painting, by the way. Ah! Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, that painting was you standing there before the bridge.
Who is it?
Housekeeping! My eyes! Cataracts!
The hotline seashell. Ooh, what? Where the why? Oosh. Jesus, Jesse. What the fuck are you? What kind of subliminal space nonsense?
Contact extra-dimensional entities. Maybe go up and try to contact them.
No, do not do that.
Oh.
I thought I was supposed to walk up to it. It didn't give me a health bar or anything or any other indication of what I was supposed to do there.
And it had a tooltip saying, allows you to contact extra-dimensional entities. Like, okay.
Walk up to it? Question mark.
You need to walk up to it, learn around, and run around behind it, around the fucking square.
Maybe. Oh god, it's coming after me real fast.
Hold it.
Yep.
Yeah, I was right the second time.
Yeah, I didn't really think or trust the idea that the pulsating mass of whatever the fuck this is would be friendly.
I didn't think it'd be friendly. I just thought you could get close to it and touch it, its mind or something.
We expect compulsive weekly calls. You can contact us/past selves. I get the distinct feeling that the board is a collective, the collective conscious of past directors.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info.
Why was your
I need to
nose
get back to
bleeding
Emily.
over?
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
You can't place the pin where patterns end and you begin.
What are you on about?
It's a song for this game, made by the Stupendium. I do too. I'm just, my brain hurts.
Theo, you love anything that's my fucking.
Hotline, object of power 3-UE. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director and apparently the janitors. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs. The object allows the director to communicate. I'm assuming the board. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. No, it's not. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. Battery of tests were run on the object, including but its origin remains unknown. Good. Glad. The butt supplement.
Have fun.
No.
Enjoy the delve into extra spatial shenanigans.
Hold on to entraps here.
No, I want to sleep.
No.
I do.
It took us a long
No.
time to stabilize
All right,
the
shush.
points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it would be over fast, spreading like cancer. The fire breaks like a crown of fire. They are the weak point. Darling was right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
I guess I have information on these things now.
Yeah.
You know what, I'll watch one of them per stream. Just so we don't end up sitting here listening to things for too long. Oh look, the director's office again. Okay. Bureau funding to all executive staff and there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. As long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench. Well, his body's gone.
Which does not bode well. I have a terrible feeling. His body being gone is a bad thing. Like, necromantic kind of bad, you know?
Hmm. The squishy noise is the gun, yeah. It, You mean the service tool. Service weapon.
Not a gun. Service weapon.
Agent death notification. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed at an active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I am honored to tell you that he died in service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against our enemies. He'll be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that a sacrifice to help protect the country he loves so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Control. Sad. Having to be the person to write that would probably suck.
Oh, yeah.
Hmm.
I'll be right back.
Alright. As always, I'm always going to shoot every vending machine I come across. Go back? Why? There's a thing. Oh no, I've already listened to that. I'm coming back through an old area. Now there's something new to F. More information! Para-utility. Objects of power are unique in their capacity to grant certain individuals paranatural abilities. We call these individuals para-utilitarians. The potency of these abilities depends upon the para-utilitarian. Using the object of power as an example, some para-utilitarians can achieve a throw distance of unknown, while others are only capable of as little as, I don't know, maybe like 100 feet, maybe less. What exactly determines an individual's paranatural competence is unknown, but it is largely believed that some exists within the body and that, like all muscles, it can be exercised. To continue my analysis, I have officially requested access to the Northmore records. Considering he's one of the most accomplished para-utilitarians the Bureau has ever seen, Dr. Darling is still considering this request. Urgent messages. Alright.
I wish I was kidding. When I read there was a thing to F back there, my mind went to I think there was a thing to fuck back there. Because I forget that for some reason, somewhere in the past 5 years, the meta for E being the interact button changed to F being the interact button on computer games.
Yep.
Which annoys me, but it's ingrained in my brain that E equals interact. It's to the point where on any game I play where I can change controls, I change interact to E if it's set to F.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, alter items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by its corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Ooh, someone's keeping track of the things I do, I see.
I got the hotline. I can make out what you're saying.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
Yeah, of course.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in his can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests. I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance center. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Oh. We're just cutting away to somewhere else? No cutscene?
That way?
I like how I can see the file right there that I can grab. Cleaning staff. Yeah, cleaning staff would have access to everywhere.
Yeah.
Ooh. Is that the service elevator? 4 ability points received. 4 What does that fucking mean? What do I do with it?
No idea.
Hotline. Board countermeasures. Sure, why not? 30 seconds. Challenges to unlock new things.
Hi, Jesse.
Okay, nothing new to talk about.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon. Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plan attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that kind of energy output, right?
Astral's constructs, board countermeasures, abilities. Health 1, energy 1, melee 1, launch 1. Launch explosives!
Probably would boost energy first, just so you can actually use more of those abilities, you know?
I just got the achievement para utilitarian. You know what, I'll upgrade all of their base ones first. Just so I have them all there.
Smart, fair, good decision.
Additional weapon form slot. Oh, upgrading myself gives me new slots for things. Okay. And then I use essence to reset my abilities if I want to go down a certain path. Also, holy shit, there's 3 more abilities to get. Still no other outfits. Sag. I was hoping I could get, like, business attire.
Why, you want to fit in?
Weapon forms.
Like Shatter, I assume.
I assume so, but I don't have any other. Okay. What are astral constructs? I don't know. We have them. Let's go have a look. Oh! This is where I get them. Construct Shatter. Shatter has high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. So it's a shotgun.
Shotgun. Called it, didn't I?
Sure, why not? It gives me another weapon to use. Mods. Okay, essence is also used for making mods. Obscured personal mod. What does it do? I assume it hides me. Upgrade to enable higher mod tiers. Refresh. Surprisingly complex, okay.
I think she's trying to get us killed.
Alright, board countermeasures. Ooh! challenges to unlock new things. They're like little bounties I can do. Sure, why not? I can only take 3. Using charge. I don't have a charge yet. Kill enemies with service weapon in shatter mode. Kill hiss guards using spin in surge mode. Alright. Find a way into the maintenance sector.
Trench. How come no one's taking charge here? New director? What the fuck is it? Did they neutralize Trench?
Keep your voice down.
I'm standing right here, asshole.
What'd they say?
New director? Who the fuck is it? Did they neutralize Trench?
No, Trench neutralized himself, actually.
Oh, that's slick.
Did you see that? Yeah?
Pistol?
Oh, fuck.
Shotgun.
See how the shotgun actually fires. Oh, it's the line gun from Dead Space shit. It's the fucking line gun.
Still fires a bullet spread, though. That's just got a meaty shot to it, though. Nice. Executive affairs. I need to be here for the kill enemies thing. I just need enemies to spawn. That's interesting. It's real interesting.
What, the shotgun?
Just this game. Also, I can switch without aiming, which is nice.
I should hope
So I could literally just run around a corner and just swap. It says I need to stay in Central Executive, so... So I have a map that tells me things. Fast travel. I'm in Central Executive. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Ah, sector elevator. That would probably do it.
Meet me in the maintenance.
Oh.
Like I said
Okay.
before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Hunt down hiss clusters to eliminate their healing abilities, allowing you to defeat enemies faster. Good to know those will exist. Thank you, Tooltip, for giving spoilers.
Yeah, games do that a lot.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too?
And keep shotgun mode on just because this is a tight area. Sag. Hydrate time.
Woo.
Hello, soul. Welcome. Welcome to the mindfuck fest that is this game.
Is right there, in the control room.
We're a non-Jedi Jedi use the Force more than a Jedi ever did. That shotgun rips.
Nice! Makes quick work of people up close. As shotguns do.
I was gonna say, there shouldn't really be a statement.
What?
This shotgun makes work with people up close. I should hope so. That's not a statement. If it didn't kill enemies up close, then we'd have a topic to talk about.
Shotgun, but it's only effective at long range. I mean, slug rounds.
Those are also effective at close range, though.
Yeah, but they're meant to increase the effective range.
No, they're meant to completely and utterly change how you use your shotgun. Because instead of being a spread area where you blast things apart, it's a single heavy round breaking something into. Like, if you get hit in the back of your spine with a slug round, you're never walking again.
Hello? People? Jesus Christ, man. Chill. The fuck? Out. Stop. Stop. Threshold remnant. I now have undefined reading, hidden trend, house memories, ritual impulse, and threshold remnants. Whatever the fuck those are.
They are things that do a thing.
They're conceptual material, therefore I believe they are merely, well, as stated, a concept. Because I shot things in here and they exploded. I'm wondering if there's more that I can shoot. That'll just, like, clear it out. I'm thinking no, though. Because, stuff's pretty gross. So I'm gonna just... I'll come back to this. Okay. Until I get used to the easier visual tell, I'm probably always gonna flip out the gun for a half second just to see what I'm holding. Because I've noticed that
The shotgun's shorter.
shorter and the blocks are on the side of it. The pistol's longer with the blocks on the top of it. Which is kind of nice, actually. Fuck your windows.
Well, that worked.
Yeah, I honestly didn't expect it to. I figured the game was gonna go, you can't do that. This area is not accessible this way, but no, it straight up let me in.
What's down that way?
I want in. Boom.
Yeah, you want in? You got in. That's progress.
As a janitor on that.
Ritual impulse. New mission, a merry chase. Okay, sure. Investigate the strange light in the break room.
Shotgun, alright.
Yeah. Oh. Cleanse the merry-go-round horse object of power. Eh?
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous.
Ow.
An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Why was that so easy?
Why is kid stuff always so creepy? Oh.
Why was that so easy?
Oh. Pfft.
Oh, you now have the ability to evade.
Yeah.
Failed to hit evade.
I'm wondering how it's supposed to work there. Okay.
It's a distance closer. That's how it's supposed to work. You can aerial evade too.
Man, they thought of everything.
That's probably a dodge test.
Ow. Gold enemies are immune to my attacks. How dare you! Cease! You and the horse are now bound. Cool.
The hiss keep up with me now.
And dodging also takes your energy.
I like that. That's kind of fun. Though control's a little weird to reach for. Good. My corneas are gone.
Cataracts!
And we're in the back rooms. I don't know how many people are gonna get that joke, but it's there. Shatter recoil efficiency. Rate of fire. Ammo efficiency. Projectile spread. Minus 5%, so it is a choke for the shotgun.
All it.
Shatter projectile boost. +2 projectiles.
Yes. That's extra damage. More projectiles means more damage on me.
headshot boost or energy gained return from headshots.
Headshot boost. Energy isn't really a big issue. And to have just as much as you need right now. So.
Killing enemies with the service weapon in shatter mode. Oh, I've already... Okay. Case files. Merry-go-round horse. Object should be kept in a confined space when unbound. A fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when its path. The object is currently bound by... The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local, I'm assuming reporters, reported that the rides would move on their own and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight, episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local were found dead at the scene. The object attacked agent by agents invoked Formula C.5 to the object long enough to... Yeah, me too. Salad.
No, stop with the TV. Shit's creepy, Shade.
Yeah, but it probably has information. Or context for shit.
The pyramid. The what? The pyramid.
Dial-up modem noises.
What's a pyramid? The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane. Airplane? Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever.
I don't think it's context for anything except for some
Lost
kids.
in all that white and never find your way back home. I miss my home.
I mean, I was told this was a horror game, so that fits in perfectly. Fuck that coffee table. It was so boring it offended me.
Why would it be boring? I don't want to be killed and destroyed by a flash. Jesus.
Yeah, but you're never boring.
Ah!
Take my compliment. What even was that? I don't fucking know. Hello, Ati.
Compliment can go compliment your compliment of a compliment.
Well done. You got the job. It's a place for congratulations. Yippies. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Auntie. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner.
Thanks.
But first, we need to get working. Very small couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
there's a dog buried in this. I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Nämä on suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant. And the pensioner inside. He's starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep
He's
up with
speaking.
this. Fix the
He's Finnish.
pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
Don't
Yeah,
you
but what
worry.
he's saying makes no
I've left you
sense.
clear instructions. You'll catch the end of
Clear
the trek
instructions,
before
my
I go to
ass.
my vacation.
What kind of
The
crazy
words
you
on the
want?
task board here can do later when you have time.
Vacation.
Perkele is a Finnish cuss.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back.
Clearance level 2.
That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Oh, I just have...
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all.
Yeah, that's...
Turn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Turn into a reindeer, not a moose. The fuck's how? He's old and senile. That's my explanation for him speaking.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
we die. The Christmas goat. It's probably Finnish. That gets burned down every year in Sweden. Yeah, it's Finnish, Swedish. You know his references somehow. Arish escaped Object of Power. An Object of Power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. The vermin are the hiss-infected. You bet. You know, I got a little time. Might as well watch something about the directorship. It's only 18 seconds, apparently. The game. Oh, Jesus, nope. I'll start the next episode with that one. That's a minute and 44 seconds. What?
I'm not tired, but I'm sleepy. You know? I kind of been idle too long, don't know what to do situation.
You already added this game to your Steam wish list? Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's a good game.
Next game I'm buying is Persona? No, God. Devil May Cry 5.
More Ritual Impulse. Great.
Because I want to play Devil May Cry 5 again. I never got to do my second. I never got to do my full run through as V or anyone except for as fucking
Nero.
Because it went off of Game Pass. But I never got to complete my playthroughs of it.
Man, hey,
Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
I'm the director. Security matters. Hey, Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Ahti, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Oof. Oh, sir.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, the director. It's a pleasure. Man.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden. Man. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating. My crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to get in.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing. Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. So what's inside is dangerous.
Everyone's so fucking nice in this bureau. This is most certainly not a government agency.
No, it came down a few days ago.
They seem to be real, like,
He's out of it.
honored to meet the director.
Vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off?
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the history of the plant.
God damn it, Soul.
Hiss? That's what we're calling him? Let's catch him. Listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, please ask him what the plan is. I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Don't worry, Arish, we got this. I don't mean to brag, but we just saved Hyrule. We're kind of a big deal. Ah, yeah, you know, just... being a hero and all, you know? Ain't nobody gotta worry. We got this.
Now let's casually one of orders.
Ritualistic thinking. I have found 5 control points and cleansed them. Already there's new fucking... Spin has a generous magazine and high rate of fire, best used in controlled bursts. Ah, so here's my repeater. I'm just gonna call it a repeater because it looks like a pistol.
Yeah, but it's not a repeater. Repeater is a type of pistol that you can fire repeatedly. It's an old-fashioned semi-auto, basically.
Achievement progress, war games, great.
It's a machine pistol. There we go.
Abilities. I have 3 more points. Where do I put them?
Telekinesis.
That's 2.
I'll save it for the next upgrades on them.
Launch explosives. Launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy. Okay, I might want that.
People at some point.
Launch basic enemies when their health is low. Launch large enemies when their health is low. Launch large objects. Hold and launch up to 3 objects. Energy now recovers while holding launch objects. Ooh!
So you're definitely going down that tree, right?
Well, I still want to see what these other 3 abilities are, but that's definitely gonna be helpful.
Until you have those other 3 abilities, you're going to save up points and upgrade your telekinesis, right?
Upgrade grip. Do I want to keep the pistol, or do I want to move out to the machine gun and have the shotgun and the machine gun?
But here's the thing. The upgraded grip upgrades your slots for all the weapons. It doesn't say specifically one weapon, it's just all of them. So I would suggest getting the general upgrade first.
Alright,
Because the
15...
pistol is also more precise.
10,000 source and 15 ritual impulses are what I need right now. Okay. What weird fucking materials.
You are a weird material.
Constructs level. Upgrade to enable higher tier mods than just common. So I can upgrade what comes out in this little shop then. Which is nice. Okay, I have executive sector. Using spin whenever I can get it. House memories are probably literally memories of the oldest house. Okay, but like I want to know how the hell you get that in a physical form.
It's not physical, it's metaphysical. It's literally a construct of your mind.
Conceptual materials.
Yeah. It's not in a physical form, so.
We need to go this way first. Coolant pumps. Oh, hello. What the fuck is...
Their heads are hanging down.
Okay. That's normal. The ritual impulses are probably like human impulses to do good luck with rituals. Like the one guy saying it was his ritual to drink the little bottles of whiskey from the bar of every motel he goes to.
Fair.
So it's like... It's a ritualistic habit that people have.
Yeah.
And for them it works because it's their concept of a little ritual.
Yeah. They're all just metaphysical resources for a metaphysical weapon.
The fuck? The impulse to knock on wood for good luck, etc., etc. Yeah.
I don't have a lot of impulses in that style. I don't have a lot of the good luck impulses or such.
I don't really have any rituals myself either. I guess my biggest ritual will just be saying hello to people in the morning.
That's not really a ritual, it's just being annoying.
Oof! That was a nice little heart attack. Thank you, game.
Look at your health. Why are you running away from your health, Joe?
Ow. How do you like shotgun, asshole? You fucking floaty bitch.
Dodge this. Dodge this, motherfucker. Well, those pipes look officially unblocked, as they no longer have cement inside of them.
Ah, the furnace chamber where Ahti wanted me to...
They're not trash.
Trash.
By trash, did Ahti mean barrels full of hazardous
Nuclear waste.
biological material?
By trash, did Ahti mean barrels of biohazardous biological material?
Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
My name is Dr. Peace, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe I've discovered a potent paranatural entity residing within the Halo itself. I am there are no darling. A furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating. I checked and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
Right. So someone lost their mind here.
It eats human flesh.
I guess that's why we're disposing biological material into it. Biohazardous material, my apologies. Might as well be the same fucking thing.
That's how I...
Oh, hello. Mail tube complaint. Hey, Bozer, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some such fuckery, and that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. Such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? Just vending here before I make a formal complaint. I mean, that's fair. Wrong button again. I'm so used to escape also being the pause button for most games. Escape or the P button, really? On occasion, sometimes it's tab, but that's usually inventory.
Tab usually isn't pause menu, but a specific inventory instance, yeah.
Wait, did I manage to throw that barrel in from all the way down there?
I guess you got a good trick shot on it, huh?
That's all of them.
My intuition told me that there was something in there. 2 ability points!
You really did trick shot the first one, huh?
Yeah, apparently.
Bounce it off the roof. Good shit.
Also, doing these gives me ability points.
Nice.
Absolutely worth. Because now I have 3 again. And I could get the launch
The next upgrade.
get launch grenades and rockets back at enemies.
What are the traditional upgrades do?
Increases damage to launch. These ones increase melee damage, increase my bars as well.
Okay, got it.
So I'm actually going to get this first, and then I'm going to put another point into energy and health. Just so I have it.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Also, holy brightness. Jesus Christ.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Take your time getting up.
Use jump down shot on that bastard.
Yep, and I changed the weapon mid-jump.
Go to city. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom,
This game's actually pretty fucking advanced. When did another one? Let me check.
Not long ago.
Oh shit, yeah, no, it was only like 3 years ago. Never mind, I thought this game was older than that. I was gonna give some compliments like, oh, for its time period, it's a really advanced game. No, it's about on par.
To be fair,
It's got a lot more detail in it than
the
I.
block is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that. He is very clever. He's trying to stop. He got caught with his hand in the fist.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
So there is a rating room.
I don't think that's the mold, though. Ugh!
That is really gross.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting Resident Evil levels of gross.
Yes.
Hey, we got rid of some of it. Completely, I think. Hey, we did. Progress! Apparently Ati has been trying to get rid of it for years. Yeah. Hey, nice. Another threshold remnant.
Just hold together a little longer.
There's gotta be something more down here, right? Oh. Box has demanded we hydrate.
Welcome to the stream, Box. About the same time you got here last night.
You silent boy. We love you, though. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out if there's anything I missed down here. Box with a 19-month streak on their 19th month of subbing. Thank you. I appreciate it, my
Tell me
boy.
all that shit you did yesterday and you weren't even subscribed. Mother.
Ah, okay, now that I've cleared it out, I can actually explore the rest of this place properly. This place is fucking weird.
This game is fucking weird. Kind of the point.
Clog complaint. That gross blockage down in the water system is back. What the fuck is it, and where does it keep coming from? Why the hell does Ati keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like he can understand him. Of course he acts like we can understand. Of course he acts like we can understand too. Guess that's just his brain of crazy. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner. Extreme strength. Yeah, good luck, dude.
Auntie isn't crazy, he's just gifted.
Okay.
Oh! Can one-shot those fuckers.
Solid. Underestimated the distance at which I would move. I have broken a thing without trying.
Like usual.
That's, that's just how I do here. Breaking games since the dawn of their launch. That's me.
Games since the first time we played them.
Hey, a ritual impulse.
You need a lot of those.
There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
That's all the pumps. Most satisfying than manual labor.
I mean, in some cases, yeah, I can understand that.
Yeah, just it depends on manual labor.
I don't know how I didn't get hit there. That was a bit of a chaotic clusterfuck for a moment.
For a moment.
Get the fuck out of my elevator. Okay. Oh. No more zooms for me. Oh, hello, people. You look like you're having a good time there. What the fuck is that? Tarps? I'm assuming it's tarps. I'm gonna think it's tarps.
I'm gonna pray it's tarps.
I may not have gotten away from it directly, but I managed to dodge enough that it still didn't hurt me.
You're getting really good at this, Jade.
What the fuck? Why? Why did it explode?
Because explosion, motherfucker.
Apparently. Lots of mozzarella. Indeed, Bucks, indeed.
Nice.
I will collect that. I don't have surge or fucking charge, but I'll take it. Oh.
You just crashed the game.
The game did not like me attempting to go into the upgrade menu. Just give me a second here.
I was gonna say it might be a time to call it, considering the time.
Nope.
on stream.
We have an hour left. I'm using it.
Okay, someone's into this game.
Fucking why? I have you sit on this screen, and yet when I open you again, you start over here. Why?
That's where it's set to spawn by default.
Continue, please. How dare you think you can get away from me in the last 40 minutes? I will be right back. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. We have everything but the ritual impulse.
Indeed.
We'll get there.
In due
Oops.
time.
Energy converters. I almost saved that. I just didn't have enough distance on that dodge.
Sure, has anyone ever told you you're bad?
I'm not. I'm just not observant.
Fair.
Attempting this again. With less dead.
I love how you just one-shot each other, though.
You poor bastard. I didn't even hit you, you still fucking died. Yeah, you don't like shotguns, do you? There's the elevator. Control room, Black Rock Quarry. A lot harder to dodge that spread, yeah. Central maintenance. Energy converters this way. Would they... I presume it's down here. It just... Okay, there it is. Big fuck off sign that I didn't see originally. Would have guessed.
Cat's face.
Oh, this place is gonna come down.
Shotgun shade.
It's right up. Fix it before the old big bats inside the plant has a shit fit.
Oh, pfft. Ugh.
Like you're dancing in melee range with a fucking pistol rather than a shotgun.
I forgot to switch to it, and then I ran out of energy partway through that. Well, trial and error. Cease.
I have no brain stimulation. Would you like to stimulate my brain?
That has so many different weird connotations to
I
it.
don't know what I'm saying.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Physically, I'm not mentally.
Okay, that went a lot better.
Yeah, shotguns are good.
One more ritual impulse and I'll be able to get the upgrade. No, that's a no.
Boom goes the head, I guess.
Why did he turn blue? Oh, it's the thing he dropped, which is a threshold remnant. Okay. Anything interesting of note up here that would be... Yep. A new mission. Investigate the training course. Sir, please. Hey! I got the ritual impulse I needed.
Go do the upgrade now. Roll under something.
Have chair, yeah, have a seat. I would not like that object, please.
Explosion!
Yes. I took his rocket out of the air and you did it back, because I didn't want fireworks.
But good pyrotechnics. Riker's Rancor.
Yeah, they're only good when they're not being used on me. Astral constructs. Upgrade that grip.
I'm aware he did. I was here poking at him to do that instead of the construct spin. Oh no, it is only on grip. My bad. I'm on correct apparently.
Weapon armor damage. Plus 48%.
You're just gonna throw things at them to destroy their armor. That's pointless.
Rate of fire. Ammo refund chance on hit. Ammo cost per shot.
Straight damage.
Plus 15% damage.
Yeah. Because that also multiplied by the headshot damage.
Level 2 energy boost. A safe in the field training obstacle course. I'll start with this one because it's here. I'll go do the defense thing after.
Okay.
His resonant surroundings dense enough to stop bullets. If forced to engage one of these, be sure to make use of any available cover. Also note that to the telekinetically talented, enemy grenades can be a welcome source of ammunition. Okay. So dealing with big dudes, it's best to just try and use explosions.
Explosives?
Explosions.
Boom, boom. So I should throw a bird in.
Generally.
For anyone who's confused, good. To hit subject.
Holy mother of damage at range, what?
You are still hitting with multiple projectiles. projectiles. It seems to work like an actual shotgun, not atypical shooter shotguns, which have no range, despite the fact shotguns have a pretty damn good range. It's a real shotgun, Shade. It's a real metaphysical shotgun. It's a real, not real shotgun. Grab the other energy cubes thing from down below. Oh, there's also one over there. That was fucking sexy. Dash up, smack them, and then fucking boom. Why did you blow up a corpse?
I don't know. Felt like it.
Why are you so destructive?
You know for a fact that someone came up to this gate and was like, well, how do I get in there? There's just nothing that opens the door. And then, you know, the answer is literally just
Clamber.
use your jump button, forehead.
This is a good game. It has clambering and stuff. Clambering is not as common as it should be.
Even though it's like a basic human function. Upcoming game reminder. Next game Wednesday is 8 at usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Are you still on a fucking winning streak? Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Hepston Stall's turn. Remus. The safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects or material from its immediate vicinity. See Object of Power 22 case file for more details. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against a para-utilitarian bound to this object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. Velocity ammunition were tested with varying results. Testing will continue after... The safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagements would be an advantage worth considering. I'm assuming it's a shield.
Now you need to go find that, because that'd be really useful. You know?
Yeah, it's in the training room.
Which is where?
Somewhere in the northern section of the area.
Hey, Shan, I know why you might be having a little issue with the shooting at long range. There's actual projectile travel time. It's not hit scan. I love watching movies return, don't you?
Yeah, it's actually kind of satisfying.
To protect them. Forces contain a lockdown. Lifted by a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do.
You should go do the training room first, just to be safe.
Missions. Countermeasures, mission briefings, good defense. Looks like it's on the way out, actually. Book Club! Unless you review by Captain Lopez. These days, most YA novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance, unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions in dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because dystopian future, and along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for YA. The main character succumbs to the Fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows it's the end for her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. That's a good soldier's death. I give this book 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids.
YA standing for young adult.
What a very normal thing to find. I like that. It's not all just this metaphysical nonsense. It's just like actual things. Just people being people, I guess. I don't think I can get to the floor with the...
Yeah, it's not right now, then. Sag.
I have to use the directorial override.
Alright. I always like checking to do side quests before I ever touch the main quest.
Gives you a better feeling that the people working here were exactly that. They might have dealt with weird bullshit as part of their day-to-day, but they were still people. Yeah. Definitely. Which I feel a lot of games fail nowadays.
Yeah. The gun is the key. That's why only the director can do it.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told them.
That's bitchin'.
I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Down to the containment sector, I believe it would be in.
Containment sector.
No.
Panopticon.
It was in the previous sector, Shade.
How the fuck do I get there, though? And why would the training area be in the...
Because that's where the security are. And I believe you need to get to the... I don't believe you get from that area you're in. I think a fast travel would probably be the best way to get there. A fast travel to a different area that's connected to that same floor of the zone. Fast travel is a thing, you should make use of it.
Oops. It says the control room's on the same floor, but no. I want to go into the power plant.
Yes. But it's on a floor below it if you read the map.
In my eyes,
It's all lower blueprint mode.
Over on that side. What?
Well, you just said, nah, fuck you, ain't your way, I'm doing it my way.
I mean, yeah, that's me. Alright. That was a good warm-up. Nope, it's over here. Aha! For some reason, it's in central maintenance. For, you know, some reason. Spin grouping efficiency. I guess it reduces the spread of the spin.
I assume so. Looks like it's coming through the wall.
A little bit, yeah.
Why do you destroy bathrooms? Why?
Because it must be awkward for everyone. Equal awkwardness. Thresholds. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a... Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes, or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes in those who learn of it is so actively denied. Backlog processing, sector elevator, field training.
There, and then you break some people through it.
Aha! Barrier down. You will not be stopping me today in this field training actor complaint. I'd like to file a formal complaint. Reply: the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree upon. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger field training course. Recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR if this is necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. Remember the things that it said you have to destroy? Yeah. That was the barrier. Little points of sources of power, I guess.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Course complete. Congratulations, Ranger.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course. It's protecting itself.
Come on. There we go. The copies have been given weapons / projectiles. Shield yourself to pass / level up. Ooh!
So it is direction. Let go of that shield a little prematurely, didn't you?
I didn't press the button.
It's a hole in the shape.
Nah, it just goes out on its own after a bit.
Okay. If only you could actually see what's happening on your screen.
Four ability points for that.
Good time to have a shield.
Incoming combat, by the way.
Fucking what? Alright then. At least I'll have more health when I go into this. This loading screen is weird.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Ah! Speedrun strats. It's because the shield has a certain amount of damage it can take. That's why it went out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that the ability to project your shield aggressively?
When released, shield propels debris at nearby enemies.
You should probably grab that.
Yeah, I also want more health though, because I am going down real fast.
There. How many ability points do you have?
2 left. Or no, 1.
Guess you gotta save it then.
Yep.
Just like it's a good place to save and quit.
Alright. Fuck. Force walk can be bound to an input.
It's just, tap, walk, and then you tap, and then it walks until you put in another input or you turn it off.
Oh, I know. It just sounds weird to have force walk. Especially considering the powers that we currently have.
True.
But as always, I'm actually surprised this held up first night. Which I'm happy about because this game's a fucking blast. No,
Let's not look a gift horse in the mouth.
no pun intended. I'm still getting this goddamn internet replaced. But as always, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, leave a follow. The support helps me, and it'll help you keep up to date. In my chat, which is, again, where I pointed correctly for once, you can go to my Discord, keep up to date on what's happening before it happens. Box, you troll. And then there's also my VOD channel, in case you want to catch up on streams that you may have not seen entirely, or rewatch old series. And as always, have a great night, fledglings.